moved to Vancouver Island 7 years ago from Toronto. Here, on the tip of the island, is the best weather microclimate in Canada, by far. Northern California weather, minimal rain compared to those soakers Vancouver 100 clicks north and Seattle 100 clicks south. The rain shadow and the most wonderful physical weather barriers like the Pacific Ocean, the Gulf Islands, and 2 mountain ranges help maintain a lovely climate year-round. But the other reason people move to Victoria is lifestyle. It's very casual, very relaxed. It has lots of amenities afforded in many big cities. The pros and cons? Well, I've discussed the weather and the lifestyle, and if you like the outdoors and nature, there's no better place to live. Cons? Well, musical standards of all genres are low, and the restaurants, even the highly touted ones, are very inconsistent in quality and service. It's 2 biggies for a musician foodie. That, plus my 2.5-year-old granddaughter lives in Ottawa. Huge pulls. Yet that shows you the magic of living here and staying here. As soon as flying resumes, we'll be on the first plane to Ottawa for a long stay with side trips to Montreal, Toronto, and New York for friends, concerts, and world-class restaurants. In the meantime, we are very settled on the island. Before we moved, I did research a couple of must-haves. A BMW dealership? Check. Great coffee shops? Check. High-end audio stores? Check. And good book and record stores? Check. Today I'm going to show you the 2 primary HiFi audio stores in town. Both very fine establishments. Both very different, but between the 2 you can build superb high-end systems from entry-level to the stratospheric. First up, Hounds. Great name and a legendary hi-fi institution in Victoria. The store is now located a few numbers down from its original location, where it entertained Vancouver Island audiophiles for over 40 years. And with the same owner and salesman, it was like a comfy chair. Audiophiles would congregate and tell stories and listen to the latest, greatest gear. Now, the store is a few doors down, smaller, but very well organized and still has very comfortable listening rooms. And with the same guys on staff for generations, they've sold audio equipment to grandparents, their kids, and their kids. The store's longevity in a boutique business located in a small city on an island is testament to the trust of the many returned customers. The sales staff expertise, patience, and kindness is legendary. Sure, there are stories of the odd disgruntled customer. They only serve customers wanting to spend big bucks and have little patience for anybody else. You all know the type. When I first visited the island, they didn't know me, and I visited several times on different days. The guys were never more than kind and accommodating. I was so impressed, I wrote an In the Trenches article about the store. You can search for it on Audiophilia. The store has a consignment section, a welcoming foyer of sorts with lots of entry-level high gear from Rotel, NAD, Marantz, Tayak, and Cambridge. The 2 primary listening rooms highlight the more expensive gear, including Moon and Macintosh electronics, and loudspeakers from Devore Fidelity, B&W, Dyn Audio, Sonus Faber, and Audio Note. Victoria is really turntable heaven. Hounds sells Lin, Project, and VPI. It's also got headphones covered with Odyssey and cartridges with all the Audiphones in stock. Cables? Check out the Warlow AudioQuest. I've recently begun using both AudioQuest cables and power conditioning in my reference system, and I'm a big fan. And prices have you covered from entry-level to the multi-thousands. Not to worry about all this information, it's all listed below in the description. No need to write anything down. Any audiophile, if visiting the island, will seek out HiFi shops. You'll discover Hounds, a wonderful place to visit, listen, discuss, and buy HiFi equipment. Now to Atlas Audio Video. Because video is in the name, new to the island, hardcore audiophiles may avoid a TV store, but notice audio is first in the name. This one's different. In fact, a very fine HiFi store with an exceptionally good line of high-end audio products with few crossover products from the competitor. I'm not sure how long the store has been around, but long enough, once again, on an island, to support itself very successfully with equally dedicated customers to those of Hounds. Just as good a store, but different. Lucky Island audiophiles. Atlas is as friendly as Hounds. The listening rooms are not quite as dedicated, but anything you wish to audition, from the smallest streamer to the mightiest loudspeaker, the wonderful staff will set it up for you. It goes without saying the video is second to none if that's what you're into. My family buys TVs from Atlas exclusively. The setup guys are amazing, and the follow-up by owner William and his staff is first rate. My friend Austin, who has worked at Atlas for many years, has been very helpful in my quest to review products suggested by Audiophilia readers and viewers. These days, and with far too many in this business, front of house, as we call it in England, is sorely lacking. A little like customer service in general. So lucky me for Austin's help. More turntable heaven at Atlas, including techniques. Look for an Audiophilia review this Friday of the SL1200G, Rager, and Audio Technica. 2 legendary loudspeaker companies' products are for audition and for sale, including Canada's Totem and French giant Focal, now Focal Name. As such, you can get Name Electronics at Atlas. Sadly, Name has been out of the tone arm and speaker business for some time. I don't know many people in the industry who know Name products as well as Austin. Atlas is where you'll find streaming products from Blue Sound and Sonos if Name is too rich for your blood. And don't forget all those fantastic Focal headphones. I'm a big believer in ensuring equipment looks as good as it sounds. Atlas sells pallet loads of Salamander furniture products and stands. It's the only stands I use. During the pandemic, they're so popular, all that unspent travel and restaurant money, they can't keep it in stock. So there you have it. HiFi in beautiful Victoria. We are fortunate to have a couple of good record stores on the island. I thought there'd be more, with part of Victoria being hipster heaven, but both turntable and ditch are worth a look. Again, everything is listed below. Be sure to visit audiophilia.com for the very best and honesty in high-end audio journalism. And thanks for subscribing to our YouTube channel. Stay well, and we'll see you in the next video.